beautiful people, welcome to the Brain Share and Influencing Show on all your social media platforms. Just don't forget to subscribe, like, share and follow. I'm your host Sharon. Thank you for subscribing, those who have subscribed so far, and thank you for watching every Friday 8 p.m. Those who haven't subscribed yet, just quickly go and subscribe. Don't forget to tap on that bell to receive all the notifications from the Brain Share. My viewers out there, tonight we're going to talk about why women should work. Tonight on set, I have a lady I find inspiring. She's going to talk about why women should work. You're most welcome tonight. We are eager to hear from you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much, Sharon. I'm honored to be on the Brain Share Show. My name is Barbara Chiwanuka, and I'm here to talk about why I think women should really work. First of all, Sharon, I would like to start by describing what I think a woman is.
Who is a woman?
A woman, in whatever role she plays,
Yes.
means something.
Yes.
A woman can be a sister. A woman can be a grandmother. A woman can be a life partner. A woman can be a mother. A mother is like a god on earth. A sister is so protective, so caring. A grandmother, we all know what grandmothers do to all of us.
Yeah.
A woman can be a wife, a life partner.
Yeah, you're
To
right.
all the men out there. So a woman is a woman.
Barbara, we would like to know, why would women really work?
Sharon, this is why I think women should really, really work. People think, society thinks that at the end of the day, a man is the only answer to success or the only answer to fulfillment. But right now, women have finally found that they also need to make choices of their own.
Yeah.
And that is why we decide to go and work. Lately, women are very aware of their choices. And you cannot stand by and start making choices when you don't work, when you're really dependent on people. And that's the core reason why we should work. So, some of the reasons why we work is financial independence. You want to be independent, you want to be able to do something that you want for your own without going around begging. You know, when you become a woman, you're no longer a daughter of somebody. Because when you're a daughter of somebody, you solely depend on your dad or your parents, on your caretakers.
Yeah.
When you become a woman, you need to be a bit financially independent. Okay? These days, society will regard and respect you when you have some bit of money.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay? I mean, and those are the pressures we are facing right now. When you go to work, you socialize. You get to meet many people. Learning is continuous. You get to learn a lot of things.
Yeah.
Which things you wouldn't learn when you're just a homemaker.
No.
No. You come, then with time, you understand what your weakness is, what your strength is, and then you're able to later feel confident and stand out in society. So even working brings out, you're being confident to stand out, okay? And as you may realize that women are taking up very many positions now. Most of all, when a woman works, they are also a productive member of society. However small or big I may have to contribute to society or to a home, it doesn't really matter. It is the contribution, it's the ability to contribute to a home. So I really advocate for women to work and not stay, being homemakers, like some of us may call it. I think, in summary, I guess it's about financial independence.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you, Barbara. What are some of the challenges women face at work?
I could answer that question in a bit of a broad way. Basically, what are the challenges women face
Yeah.
if they have to work?
Yeah. Okay.
First of all, I'll start with married women. These days, I listen to some talk shows
Yeah.
on a few of the radios while I'm driving to work, and ladies are writing letters seeking for help.
Yeah.
My husband stopped me from working all of a sudden. He doesn't want me to work anymore. That's a big challenge. I don't know what reason really a man should give to stop a woman from working. Fortunately, the organization I work for, they're very inclusive. It's equal employment. You wouldn't find that they favor men or favor women. We believe that what a woman can do, a man can do. What a man can do, in some specs. But as you realize these days, we even have women who are mechanics who go under the cars and start getting being mechanics. So, with all this, why would you want me to stay home and not work? In any case, the end result is I'm being a productive member of society somewhere. Yes. So the other challenges could be maybe sexual harassment in some places. But I believe the biggest challenge is about work-life balance. The work, it sometimes gets very hard to balance work and life. But as you work, as you grow in the job, as you network, you get to learn how to put into place support systems that will help you to have a work-life balance. For me, I find that as a major challenge. I haven't been sexually harassed, so I wouldn't.
We thank God.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what it is like, but I want to believe, with all that we socialize with, that some of the challenges women face is their husbands, feeling that they shouldn't work anymore, promising that they would, pay up all that, they need to earn from a job. Maybe the other challenge I would find, again, is with working women is that if I earn more than my husband, that is also another thing.
Yeah,
it's a big
you're right.
challenge.
It's a big one.
But it all goes with openness and talking about some of these things to gauge your husband's feeling about you earning much more than him. All I should advise women to do is to stay respectful, even if they earn much more. Our husbands get a bit timid when they realize that you earn more and you're out there in the public shining and all that. But I think it's about openness and trying to understand that this is just not for me. It's not for selfish reasons that I'm earning much more salary, but I'm a productive member. I could support with a home. Yeah, it's about, together we win.
Yeah, you're right.
Together we win.
Okay, thank you so much, Barbara. And then I have another one. How can a woman be successful while working? Somebody out there might, you can work for a long time and you don't get anything completely. You can work like 5 years, and when a person asks you, what have you gained? It may be a job you're doing or anything or any business you put up when you have nothing. How can a woman be successful?
I guess it's just for us to remain focused.
Oh.
If you keep focused and trying to reach for your goal, maybe. And hard work pays. Some of us go to work and it's 8 to 5 and that's it. But I think hard work pays, and is to really know why are you working. Are you working for pleasure? Are you working just because you want to get out of home? Are you working to fend for your kids here and there? What is the reason you wake up early in the morning to go and work? That should be our starting point.
Yeah.
And then after you realize why you need to go and work, that's a goal, then you start working towards your goal. Yes.
Well, Barbara, what are those factors you think men don't like about working women?
Men are very complicated. You never know what they like and what they don't like. Sometimes they wake up and what they don't like is what they like actually.
Are you serious?
And then other days they wake up on the wrong side of the bed and what they like today is what they don't like. It's a very hard one. I'm actually not married. I am not in a very good position. But if I can hear from my friends, a few of my friends, tell me that when you go out, a man feels funny if you pull out money to pay for a bill. Okay? Sometimes they actually want you to give them the money so that they can pay the bill. I just don't understand. I mean, I could also take you out. So men feel like where I go. I don't even know what to think because men, it's a very dynamic thing when you get there. What they don't like is actually what they like, and what they like is what they don't like. So it's a bit tricky. I think it is. It depends on which man, which woman. How do you do it? What is that thing that irritates him when you go out to pay a bill? Yet when you leave, you agree that you're going out for a date, and you want to pull the bill. You could do half or something. They feel like, no, it's not. Sometimes you hear men saying, I am the man. Oh God. Yeah, rightly say, but well, Sharon, that's a tough one.
I know.
That's really a tough one because I know men, what they like is what they don't like. What they don't like is what they like.
Okay, Barbara, what are the qualities of a good working woman?
Nice. Hey, a good working woman out there, you should be able to support your husband.
Oh
yes. That's a quality of a good working woman. Support your husband, support the home.
They normally say this man is for chikazi, kasante ka chikazi.
Then you're not a good working woman. The reason you're going to work is that you want to be productive, a productive member of society. Society, we don't actually mean the whole world. Society can be your home. Yes, support the home. You hear a lady out there saying that I won't pick the kids because I don't have fuel. And the man is damn broke, but she won't because she wants him to go and pick the kids or find means of picking the kids. And yet you can't.
Yeah.
Support the home. It doesn't have to be 50-50 whenever you can.
Yeah, you're right.
A good working woman should stay respectful of their husbands. Okay, especially when they earn more than their husbands. I'm not a very good person to talk about, husband, woman, because I'm not married, but I want to think that it's general. Be respectful with your money. Pretend that you can support.
Yeah.
At least pretend, okay, even if it's such a hard thing to do. But I would think that a good working woman is that woman who remains respectful to the family.
Yeah.
Who will find time for the family at whatever cost. Find time for the family, and
Okay.
be a productive member of society in whatever format. Yes.
Okay, Barbara, how has working as a woman elevated you?
I'm confident.
Wow.
I've met people. I've networked. I'm learning a lot.
Yeah.
Learning is continuous.
Yeah.
It is continuous, and. Financially, yes. I am not really begging like a daughter of somebody.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I should say.
Okay,
I'm much more confident. I've learned. I have networked. You get to meet a lot of people. You get to meet Sharon.
Yeah.
Who thinks that you're such an inspiration. There must be something about me that inspires you.
Yeah, you're right.
You're not the only person. So there are many advantages. We can't even, we would spend a night a day, putting down the advantages.
And when you're home, you can't meet such people.
You can't. How? When you're a homemaker. Yeah. It's just your kitchen. Your
I know.
You can learn all the recipes in life, but you need to get out of there. You need to get out of your shell and go and crack it and see what life has got for you. Yeah, you discover your talent. You discover that there's this famous show or Mtwego Mwavu. You go out there and you give it your best. Yes. So there's a lot to it.
Oh, wow.
Women should try and work in whatever format. Is it personal business? Is it in whichever way? Let's try to be financially independent. Otherwise, you become a doormat if you have to keep depending on a man for something, depending on somebody for something. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Barbara, for coming on the Brain Share. You know, you've always been my mentor. I always see you and I get inspired. But you know, today you've talked about why women should work. You know, I'm working, but I'm really going to work more. You know why? Because when you explained why women should work, I felt like, really, if I've been working, it's been a joke. I should work more and more. Thank you so much.
But just before we leave, Sharon, I think you're married.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you need to, also sit down with your husband and, maybe get his feelings to understand, is he happy with what you do? Is he happy with where you work? If he's not, what are the challenges? What you shouldn't bow down to is for him to tell you, stop working. That's a solution.
You're right.
How can I call out here? It doesn't make sense. Stop working, find me a solution.
Yeah.
Stop doing that job, find me a better job.
Yeah.
But there's no way you're going to tell me stay home to be a homemaker. That will not work.
What if he tells me, what should I do?
You need to sit down and put some little bits of sense in him.
You know, they are stubborn men.
They are, but you need to also, you see now, if you're out there and you're confident, there's a way in which you'll approach.
But I like that. If you want me to be home, if you don't want that job, get me a business to do.
Not a business. It doesn't have to necessarily be a business. Give me something to do. But I'm not going to stay home.
You're right.
I'm not going to be a home.
I'm missing a lot.
Yeah, well, maybe not. But you need to be independent. You need to be able to make a decision.
You're right.
A choice of your own. There are some talk shows that I hear on radio, and the ladies there saying, when I ask my husband to give me money to go to the salon, he brings he brings the salon home.
Are you serious?
That's it. When I ask that I want to go out with friends, he'd rather invite the friends home. But if I'm financially stable, then why am I'll only tell you that, you know what, today it's a night.
It's a home or prison to be like that, everything in our home.
Guess what? That's what it turns out to be. If a man is supposed to cater for everything you need. So I think women should really work. They should get out of their shells and go out there and work.
Oh wow. My viewers tonight, I'm very happy, very excited to have Barbara on this set. You know, she has talked about so many things about why women should work. And is there any question you feel I've left out and you really want her to answer it? Just come to our comment section. Put in your question, we shall reply it. Thank you. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and follow every Friday, 8 p.m.